Hey, what's happening, folks? Textbook Not One here, and I'm bringing you guys a shorter gameplay since you guys have asked for it. I know not everybody can watch the 30-minute gameplays that I upload, but those that do, I appreciate it, and those that cannot, I decided to go ahead and accommodate your needs and give you guys a shorter gameplay. But this one specifically, I'm going to go ahead and talk about what should Jared Allen do this offseason? Originally, I was going to do a video about where should Jared Allen be traded to before the trade deadline, but because I'm an idiot and didn't pay attention to the trade deadline on Tuesday, I thought it was on like a Friday. I ended up missing some opportunity to do that video, but this makes a lot more sense, so I can go ahead and give you guys my gas bag opinions on where Jared Allen should go this offseason. And there's pretty much one team I think he should go to, and there's two teams that everybody else thinks he should go to. So first, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the two teams that everybody thinks he should go to this offseason. And number one overall team that everybody thinks that Jared Allen should visit this offseason and be a new star is the New England Patriots. And at first, I like this idea. Like, hey, that's a good fit. You got Bill Belichick with that good defense. Jared Allen out there rushing the passer. It'd be a good fit for him and his career. Had the chance to be competitive each and every single year. Maybe get to Super Bowl and play in one that he has not got a chance to play in one. I think it's throughout his entire career. And hopefully get that elusive ring he's been chasing for his entire career. But on second thought, looking at it, it wouldn't make that much sense just because Jared Allen obviously would want a high price tag. It probably wants. I'm not sure what he's getting paid now, but he obviously would want at least a bunch of money to go play. And the Patriots ain't about to shell that much money out to free agents. They're gonna give their in-house. They don't even give their in-house guys that much money. Tom Brady had to restructure his contract, so Wes Welker could stay, and Bill Belichick said, "You know what, Wes Welker, you can walk. We're not gonna give you extra $2 million. You can leave." So he's obviously not gonna get paid by going there. And their defense is actually pretty nice, and they don't really need Jared Allen. Their pass rushers are really underrated. Chandler Jones, the other guy who I don't know his name, have been playing really well this season. So I don't think that'll be a good fit for him to go there and play with those guys who have been playing super well. Plus, those guys are very cheap for such a long while, so they're not going to be getting paid that much money, and that allows them to find other players at different positions, such as maybe getting another cornerback out there to help out their strength at cornerback, or some linebackers, or some safeties, or even some people for Tom Brady to throw the ball to. So I honestly do not see him going to the Patriots, but anything is possible, which is excellent sports analysis that nobody ever says. So Patriots are probably a super dark horse, but I don't really see him going to the New England Patriots at the end of this season. But you never know. So number two team that everybody thinks Jared Allen should go to is pretty predictable, and they always go to this team whenever they talk about Jared Allen, is the Kansas City Chiefs. And this makes sense, kind of, sort of, not really, just because he used to play for the Chiefs. But if you look at the Chiefs' defensive scheme, he's not going to be a good fit there just because they run a 3-4, and Jared Allen will strive best in a 4-3. So Jared Allen could make the transition over to a outside linebacker, which is what pretty much every 3-4 defense allows their right ends to do. It makes me mad because if you're a defensive end, why are you going to outside linebacker where you got to drop back in coverage? You got to drop back into man coverage or drop back into guarding the right. It's just a bunch of nuances, stuff I don't like about that defense. What makes me mad about it, because if you guys watched the Cowboys play last year, not Jared Allen, DeMarcus Ware hated doing the 3-4 defense. He hated dropping back in coverage. He always wanted to rush the passer, and this year it allows him to do that. But since he got hurt this year, it's kind of not going to be a good representation of how good he could have been in a 4-3. So I don't see him going back to the Chiefs to play in that 3-4 scheme. Plus, they already got a good defense anyway. They got Tom Ali out there also with Justin Houston. They got good defensive tackles and good nose tackles, whatever you want to call them. So going back there would just be clunky and ridiculous, and I don't think he wants to make that transition to play in coverage. He wants to be a strictly 4-down pass rusher. So I don't see him going back there. Now, this is a team I see him going to, and I'm calling it right now. I'm calling, you heard it here first. You heard it here from the Texas Boy 91 at this 4-minute mark. He will be a Seattle Seahawk at the end of this offseason. And the reason I say that is because it makes so much sense. Like, why not do it? It makes so much sense. Why not be a Seattle Seahawk at the end of this offseason? The Seahawks have the best ideal defense for him. They're always going to be competitive, and they're only going to get so much better. They're going to keep getting better and better each and every year. The reason that the defense works best for him is because he likes to run that 4-3. So pretty much, since Seattle Seahawks did sign Cliff Averill, and they also got Bennett, who have been, I don't want to say disappointments, because both of them have gotten injured, I believe. I think Bennett might be out for the season, so both of them have gotten injured, so I don't want to say disappointments, but they have not been what they've been looking for. And once they get off the books on their contracts, Jared Allen might have enough room to pay Jared Allen. Plus, since Richard Sherman's still on his rookie contract, so is Russell Wilson, all these young, talented players are on their rookie contract, I can honestly see him going there, getting a bunch of, I want to say a bunch of money, probably something respectable, and always be competitive, rushing the passer each and every single down. If you guys watch the Seahawks play, you know this for a fact. They pretty much do not blitz. They'll blitz occasionally, but they pretty much through 4 pass rushers, and then and their cornerbacks are so good, their pass rushers to get there, so they don't really need a blitz if their cornerbacks are good enough to maintain coverage the entire time, and if they are, their defensive line is able to get to the quarterback. So I can see them going to the Seattle Seahawks, and I'm thinking it's going to happen in this offseason. Like things have to work out properly. I don't see the Vikings going anywhere this season, so if the Vikings somehow come out of nowhere and go on a winning streak, and they start winning all these games, and Christian Ponder or Josh Freeman start having an amazing performance. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen there, but I don't see him leaving for any other team other than that. Like, there's some other good options out there you can probably go to, like good 4-3 defenses, but that's the only team, in my opinion, that makes the most sense, and I see him going there. But that is the video for the most part. If you guys agree with me or disagree with me, let me know in the comment section below. And what team do you see Jay Allen going to this offseason? And hopefully you come up with a convincing argument. But our opponent right here fumbles the ball. Troy Polamalu with the crushing hit kills him. And what happens after that fumble? You already know what happens after that fumble. All of a sudden, I'm trying to pick plays, and what's going on? What's going on? Oh, yeah, he cut the game off. So he ended up winning the game 14-6. I know it was quick, but you guys got your ADHD video out of the way for today. I'm out, this mother bleeper. Peace. Jared Allen will be a Seahawk. Calling it right now.